Winter is on its way out and spring will soon have sprung. So let's take a look at all the amazing Xbox stuff that will be popping up this March. And it all begins with a massive Day 1 addition to Xbox Game Pass. Wo Long Fallen Dynasty is a dazzling new Souls-like action RPG, which takes place in a fantastical version of ancient China. Expect sparks to fly as you cross swords with all sorts of demonic enemies, with a punishing combat system that will really put your skills to the test. Combine a range of melee weapons with elemental magic to gain the upper hand, but don't expect any of these enemies to go down without one hell of a fight.
Yeah, and for battles this fast and furious, performance is everything, and Xbox Series X and S players will be able to take to the battlefield in smooth 60 FPS. Pre-install it now to get the jump on your enemies when Wo Long Fallen Dynasty comes to Xbox and PC Game Pass on March 3rd. March is also looking like a fantastic month for shiny new versions of classic horror titles, starting with Project Zero, aka Fatal Frame: Mask of the Lunar Eclipse on the 9th. Originally released back in 2008, the fourth game in this survival horror series sees a group of teenagers returning to the island where they all lost their memories as children.
Using a mysterious device called the Camera Obscura, they'll try to lay the ghosts of their past to rest. And I do mean that literally. Remastered with some slick new graphics, new costumes, and a new photo mode, Fatal Frame: Mark of the Lunar Eclipse promises a chilling experience that you won't forget in a hurry. Clash Artifacts of Chaos takes us to a twisted fantasy world, where a martial arts master named Pseudo tries to do a good deed only to find himself smack bang in the middle of a war between forces beyond his ken. Typical.
So those aforementioned martial arts skills are going to come in real handy as you dodge, parry, and fly kick your way to victory in a host of exciting encounters. You can even switch to a first-person perspective to get up close and personal while you finish them off. Pick up Clash Artifacts of Chaos from the 9th and get ready to send those fists flying. DC Comics can get a little dark at times, so if you fancy a more vibrant take on your favourite caped Crusaders, why not check out DC's Justice League Cosmic Chaos. This adorable action-adventure game sees Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman and company kicking ass in colourful cartoon form after an invader from the 5th dimension comes to town. There's no I in Justice League, but oh, well, yeah, there is, but anyway. You can team up with your friends and fight crime together in local co-op, while Xbox Series X and S players can supercharge their experience with Dolby Atmos sound and eye-popping HDR10.
Out on the 10th, DC's Justice League Cosmic Chaos could just be the perfect game for young superhero fans, or just those who are young at heart. The biggest names in sport entertainment return with the release of WWE 2K23 on March 17th. This time around, the best-selling wrestling sim comes with a roster that's pumped up fuller than one of Dwayne Johnson's biceps, with 178 superstars available from launch.
That even includes some fan favourites that didn't make it into the last game, like Lita and Rob Van Dam. But the man at the centre of it all will be this year's cover star, John Cena, with a whole mode devoted to his career highlights. At least it says here that he's the cover star, but I just can't see him. Fancy yourself as a bit of a smooth operator? Well, you'll blend right in over at Deceive Incorporated. It's spy versus spy in this team-based multiplayer heist-off as two sets of elite espionage experts try to steal the same prize. Pick your spy of choice and kit them out with all kinds of zany gadgets like holographic watches and bulletproof umbrellas. You know, better to have it and not need it after all.
And to make sure things run as smoothly as possible, Xbox Series X gamers can enjoy the whole thing in 4K 60. Whatever you're playing on though, Deceive Inc. will be here to let you live out all your secret agent fantasies on the 21st. The next classic horror game making a return this month is an absolute doozy, Resident Evil 4. Widely hailed as one of the greatest horror titles ever made, it's clambering back out of its grave with vividly detailed new graphics, modernized gameplay, and a reimagined story that stays true to the original game's chilling tale while throwing in a few twists that will keep even the hardiest horror veterans on the edge of their seats.
And if you've got the hardware to handle it, Resident Evil 4 has been optimized to run at a slick 60 FPS with some ray-traced lighting and spatial sound thrown in to make the whole thing appallingly immersive on Xbox Series X and S. So steel your nerves, steady your hands, and pick it up on March 24th.
Now that the weather is beginning to brighten up a little, it could be time to head down to the green and start working on your golf swing. Fortunately, EA Sports PGA Tour will have you covered come the 24th. The new golf sim allows for an incredible level of realism, thanks to a pure strike system that makes each swing feel fluid and ensures a realistic outcome on every single shot. So if you plant the ball straight into the nearest sand hazard, I'm afraid that's on you.
Featuring 30 courses from around the world, including some of the sport's most exclusive venues, EA Sports PGA Tour is also ideal if you just want to take a stroll through a bunch of very gorgeous, very green places with the Frostbite engine used to recreate each one in stunning detail. Dredge is a sinister fishing adventure which will be floating by on the 30th. It's pretty ideal if you're sick of how unsinister most fishing games actually are. So here's the deal, you fish for a living, but not much has really been biting lately, so you head off to a series of remote islands known as the Marrows to try and turn things around. Sure, the locals seem a bit weird, but they'll buy whatever you can drag out of the murky depths, and there certainly are plenty of fish in the sea. But is that all there is?
A narrative-driven adventure that puts a whole new spin on the fishing genre. Dredge is one game that's sure to get you hooked. On top of all these wild new releases, we also have new seasons kicking off for some of the biggest games on the market. Halo Infinite's third season, Echoes Within, kicks off on the 7th, bringing players a bunch of new deadly toys to tool around with. That includes new gadgets like the Shroud Screen, which allows you to deploy a smoke screen which stops you showing up on the radar even when you're shooting. And of course, there'll be a brand new battle pass with 100 tiers of awesome new cosmetic content to adorn your Spartan with too.
Finally, March 29th will see the release of Forza Horizon 5's latest DLC, Rally Adventure. A whole new map, Sierra Nueva, awaits with 10 new cars and new rally race modes, including your very own helicopter co-driver to help you navigate the rugged terrain. Oh, we can't wait for this one. But remember to subscribe and ring the bell for all the latest Xbox news and all kinds of handy tricks. Bye!